Yeah, Anthony, talk about how your training's been going and your overall feeling about how you did at Pro Day today.
Yeah, so my training has been very good. I've been in Tampa, just going at it with Coach Joe Murphy, and did a lot of stuff with Randy Moss as well. And I feel like today was a really great day. I felt like I was able to show that I'm not just only a fast guy. I'm quick. I can run my routes. I could get in and out of cuts, and I have good change of direction. I felt like it was a great day, and I felt like I improved a lot of what I've been.
Next question is from Matthias Ornelas.
Anthony, Matheus from Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft. For wide receivers, we always hear a lot about different guys and what they can do. What do you think that's maybe your biggest quality that the teams can look and maybe the other guys don't have on the class that you have?
Thank you. And I feel like what I bring to the table is, of course, is my speed. I feel like I am the fastest guy in all of football, especially coming into the draft this year. And then also I feel like I have a great football IQ, and I can kind of get the play from in the classroom and translate it to the field right away. So I feel like a mix of that is what I bring to the table that I can do a lot of stuff that's asked of me.
Thank you a lot. Good luck.
Thank you.
Next question from Raphael Haynes.
Hey, Raphael from a three-point conversion. Just two-part question. First off, just for the fact that you all didn't have the NFL Combine and you had the Pro Day, was there more? Did you feel more pressure? Was you more nervous, more anxiety, just knowing you have that one shot? And then the second question is, do you have a preference of playing in the slot or outside, or do you feel comfortable doing both?
So to answer the first one, I would say there's a little bit more pressure on, especially because this is pretty much our only interview for the job. We don't have the combine, don't have the in-house workouts, it's just this. And so I feel like there was some pressure on, a little bit more nervous, but I felt like I handled myself well. And once you get on the field, it's just like what you've been doing since you were 5, since I was 5, just playing football, playing the game that I love. And then to answer the second one, I feel comfortable playing both inside and outside. I don't really have a preference. I'll play wherever it's needed of me to play, whether it's inside, whether it's outside. I'll play both, and I feel comfortable in both.
Next question comes from Jordan Hill.
Anthony, what has the offseason been like since your season ended at Auburn, and what's the excitement like for you as you go through the training and try to show some of these NFL scouts what you're able to do?
So the offseason has really just been a lot of just grinding, like pretty much 2 a days, 4 times a week on the field, and then in the weight room, and then just working on what like you said, what I need to show to the scouts, working on my routes, working on making cleaner, making crisper. And of course, getting stronger and getting faster, even faster. So that's been a lot that I've been doing. And I just wanted to show to the scouts that I'm more than just a deep ball guy, more than just a quote unquote track guy. I'm an NFL receiver.
Our next question from Matthew Sargent.
Hey, Anthony. Hope you're doing well today. Posted a great, not sure how I'd word this, but just a great showing today. Considering how much of an asset to your game your speed is, what kind of expectation did you have going into today? And how do you feel coming out of it?
My expectations were just to run fast on my 40, do good on my drills, and then when it came to the position work, just being able to show good footwork, be fast in and out of my breaks, be clean in and out of my breaks. And I feel like I did all of what I listed. And I feel like there's still room to improve. But I feel like today I showed that I'm more than just that deep there guy. I could do everything that a receiver is supposed to do.
All right, thank you. Awesome job today.
Thank you.
Again, if you have a question, just put your name in the chat and we'll get to you. Next is Jacob Infante.
Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. So obviously you're a fast guy, running in that 4.2 range. So I got to ask, when you're running routes and you're exploding at the top of your route, is it tougher to change direction considering how fast you are, or does that just come naturally to you in terms of your ability to stop on a dime and change direction? Does that make it tougher considering how fast you are?
I will say that it makes it tougher when I would just, if I'm striding, I'll say it'll make it tougher, but I learned how to kind of run fast and burst out without having to stride out, being able to kind of be quicker. So I've been able to, it's come a little bit more naturally and be able to get on top of my brakes and cut fast. And it's something that I've definitely worked on a lot the past 2 months of trying to improve and get it better. So I feel like now I got a better understanding and now it's been feeling a lot more naturally and it's not as taxing as it used to be.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next question from Griffin Floyd.
Hey, Anthony. I heard that you met virtually with the Steelers and Kevin Colbert and Mike Tomlin are at Auburn's Pro Day. Can you tell us a little bit about how that meeting went?
Yeah, it went pretty well. Went over some concepts and just went over some film. And I felt like it went really good. I felt like they got a good understanding of me, and I've always been open and honest. And I felt like it was, especially with Coach Tomlin coming to our Pro Day, that must mean something when the head man is here. So I feel like it went really good off of that. And then I feel like it could be a good situation for me too.
Awesome. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. Next question's from Mark Murphy.
Yeah, just wanted to ask you, how much contact have you had with pro teams, considering this is sort of a really unusual year?
Yeah, so I've been pretty much like, I would say like the past 2 weeks, I've been on like a call a day pretty much. And there'll be some times where like, it's out of the blue, I'll get 3 teams texting me to set up a meeting. And so the past 2 weeks has been definitely a lot more volume, a lot more virtual meetings. And I'll say it's been really good. It's been it's kind of a blessing because like you get these pro teams like asking you about you and like wanting to meet with you. So it's been kind of cool to see and cool to be a part of.
So a lot of Zoom contact or just telephone or what?
It's been a little bit of both. Really, usually they'll call me or text me to set up the meeting and then I'll Zoom for the meeting.
Thanks.
We got time for a few more. The next one is from Zach Patrol.
Hey, Anthony, congrats on everything. This is Zach Patra from the NFL Draft Bible on Sports Illustrated. I just wanted to know, is there a player, whether it's been in college or the NFL, that you've watched and kind of try to mold your game after or have taken some sort of traits from that you want to, kind of translate that into the NFL?
Yeah, so I've been watching a lot of Tyreek Hill report, just how he's able to use his speed in and out of his breaks, how he's able to run with the ball and run his routes with his speed. Something I've been trying to model myself after trying to kind of see things in his game that I can bring into my game. And I've also been watching a lot of Stephon Diggs because he's a receiver similar to my size and how he's able to just release up the ball and run clean, crisp routes, something I've been watching too.
We got time for 2 more here for Anthony. First is John McMullen.
Hey, Anthony. Just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about those Zoom interviews, how comfortable you are on them, how much more difficult that makes it for you to sort of connect with people. And then the second part, your speed, everybody talks about it. Did you consider track? And, people said you had Olympic type speed. Did you ever think about that part of it?
Yeah, so to answer the first one, the Zoom meetings, I would say my first couple, I was kind of nervous because my first meetings, like I didn't know how it would go. And then I'll say like recently I've been pretty good. I felt kind of comfortable with them. I feel like I'm saying the right things. I feel like it just comes naturally now. And then to answer the second part, I would say I did more when I was in high school, but now I've been all football out, all wanting to go the football route.
Okay. And last question to Anthony comes from Brennan Rupp.
Hey, Anthony, just wondering if the Green Bay Packers are one of the teams that you've met with virtually and what you think you could bring to that offense.
So I haven't met with them virtually yet, but I met them on the phone. I talked to them on the phone before. And that's an offense that I feel like can be a good deep threat for the offense and another guy to complement Devontae Adams because he takes all the coverage to his side. So I feel like I can go in there and compliment him on the other side and be able to kind of so he doesn't have to carry the whole load by himself and just add another fast option to that offense, especially with a great quarterback like Aaron Rodgers who can get the ball anywhere. It'd be great to play for that organization.